Hi everyone, thank you for watching A Touch of Tarot. I don't know if you want to call this an emergency, it's quite important, but it is what it is. I'm going to get a candle. I'm going to pull out the wish candles, so I'm going to light this up. I'm down to my last wish when it comes to these candles. So we share it together, okay? Make a wish. This turned out to be incredible. I started off by asking, just what are the energies for the day? Not thinking I was going to do a video on it. Though I had, in my sleep, there was messages of love and like tarot cards spilling and love. But whatever, I wake up and, I do my thing. I'm getting ready for San Francisco as well. So if you guys are ready for San Francisco, come on out. Sylvia and I are going to be doing a 2-day event there. And it's super exciting. And I have to thank Dustin because he really helped this whole trip happen for me on my side. Also, I apologize. I guess we had leaked some videos yesterday from the extended, which I believe they're off, except for one person who gave us permission to just keep it on. It's okay. So that was interesting and nice of them. Okay, so anyhow, when I had pulled the energy, I'm like, oh, this can wait, right? I hadn't saw this yet. There's a huge surprise here. I'm leaving it exactly how I had pulled it out so I can show you why there's a huge surprise here. And I shuffled. This guy was on the top and this one came out. So this tells me now. This is the current energy and this has to come out now, today. Okay, so let's see what the overall energy card that comes out, because I didn't pull one of those for this. Here we go. So, I mean, intelligence, beautiful, but, well, okay. I mean, it goes along, but we just need prayer. Prayer says it all. So this is about someone, it can be a masculine figure. He can be a very enlightened person, praying for this to happen, ready to make a sacrifice. I do feel that this person is actually getting guided, or guidance, I should say, from above, to start letting things go, to start changing their ways in general. Because we have here, sorry, let me just turn this down for a second. In these three pictures, I feel like it's like body, mind, and soul energy there. Like there's some sort of spiritual understanding this person is coming to. And it has to do with the fact, like, you don't need to eat a steak for dinner every night, or you don't need to have 20 pairs of shoes. You have shelter over it's about being appreciative for what they do have and realizing that they don't need every single thing that they once were conditioned to believe that they needed. I'll tell you right now, before I get to the nitty-gritty of this is about someone going through a separation with their partner, okay? It gets really crazy. It gets really crazy. So I just wanted one more. See, there is an energy here of learning to let go. This has to do with greed, this card. It's learning to release. And once again, we have that body, mind, and soul. This guy has 3 fingers pointing out. It's coming to an understanding where your beliefs came from. And are they still serving you? Or are they keeping you prisoner? That's really weird. For a second, I felt like my magic finger, I felt like a burn, like a sting. Maybe it's not supposed to point down. I don't know. That was intense. Okay. So this also has to do with this person realizing enlightenment. I see here number 3 where I popped it up. Wow. Gratefulness. So definitely coming to an understanding of the worth of this new foundation that they are working towards, of how they can build a new foundation and involve everyone that they want to involve in it. But also this understanding that there is a unique energy here when it comes to what this person actually wants. It's very unique, and it's very important to honor this sacred energy, this union, this bond that this person has with someone else, with his twin, with his special person. And it's time to be grateful and understand, you're enlightened, or he's enlightened. Whoever this reading is for is enlightened. And you got a gift from above. So cherish it. Now let's begin with the cards that came out. First two cards to come out. So I'm like, what is going on with the energy today? We had these two. This literally tells me that someone's going to get up now. They've taken a beating. They've come to some realizations. And they're going to take their power back. This is literally talking about a masculine energy here. Though you can change the genders. I mean, one of them even has long hair. Or both of them kind of have long hair in a way. So this is about someone that, they just couldn't take anymore. Whether it be betrayals or other people's energy they were throwing at them with the Ten of Swords, like that is nonstop bullshit. Constantly being given to someone, and to the point where it's just like, I'm done. I've given up. I've given up on trying to do this anymore. I don't care if I have to lose all of this and all these people. They talk shit anyways, type of thing. Like, they're not doing all that much for me anyways. I'm going to start over. This is the energy here. Like, I can do this. I can start over. So for some, this is a day of someone coming to a realization that they can no longer live in the Ten of Swords energy. Ten of Swords comes up all the time for the collective readings with me lately, especially for the first cards. In different decks, it means different things. But with this combination, it literally is someone ready to start fresh. They are not a baby. They're coming up as a page, right? They're not a baby because they're coming from kingdomness. They're coming from, probably marriage, kids, or responsibilities. But there's still an aspect here that they have to let go of. There's many old beliefs they have to understand, or they're coming to this understanding. And October is a big month, and I'll say it again and again and again. October's huge. They're coming to an understanding. It's now or never. They're looking at the past. They're going over everything. And they're realizing no matter how dark it was, the sun rises again. Calmness will come back one day. It's like I just heard hell froze over. I don't know what that means, because I think people say like when hell freezes over, which is supposed to be impossible. But I see here hell froze over. So now it's de-thawing and like, I don't know, hell froze over. It's like it froze something and like destroyed it. And now this person can rise again. Starting fresh, by the way. So the next cards that came out, well, the first one that came out, because I remember, it's like, oh, hanging on, Nine of Wands. It's not easy to let go. It's not easy to let go of what? The devil. But the devil, I'm not going to say is the karmic, okay? But that is what it's talking about. Like, it's not easy to let go of a toxic situation. It's not. This person has put up with this 10, 11, 12 years. Maybe 1 year so far. But I mean, like, this person has dealt with this for so long. It's just become part of their prison. It's like natural for them to be surrounded by this toxicity, unfortunately. But they're going to be released from this, or they're working on right now. They're ready to release. Now, when I said in the title, like, do you love your person? Are you ready for this? I'm saying that because from what I see, and oh my gosh, the surprise here, wait till you see it. Just like, I even just have to take a breath. What I see is this person is ready to leave this situation. They've contemplated this and made some deep thoughts about this. And they have some sort of a plan they've constructed that they do want to move forward on because the time is now. And I think it's important to remember that. I've said this before and I'll say it again. The universe is not going to have you sitting around for another 10 years. I promise you that. I promise you. It will not. That is the message I get. People do have to start making choices. That's how the universe will push it. This masculine has made a choice to stand up and to take his power back. This masculine understands that he's been hanging on to a toxic devil energy and he is ready to free himself from it. So choices have been made, and now the universe will work towards creating that, towards bringing that in. Look at from the 9 to the 10, because it's going to have to get dropped. And it will come in very quickly. Now that this choice has been made, it's like it's all just rushing in. Both of these nights are just rushing in. It's like, here, take this. It's like this, guys. It's like a relay. Really interesting, actually. I was talking about a relay yesterday. You know, we have the front person. They're doing quite some work and rushing this in. And then it's like, go. It's like, go. Take, you know, you have to carry all these wands just for a moment, but it's time to drop them all as well. It's like the completion here. It's equaling another completion. So this completion is rushing in. And look at what we have under here. And it's all for this. It all comes back down to this. And I love what I see underneath. Remember, I keep on saying he's a king. He is a king. He's a passionate king. And this king deserves more than what he's accepting in his life right now. I don't know if it's extra bad. I don't know if it's extra good. But I do say it's toxic. And I just heard like the New World Order, but it's in a different sense. It's like, imagine the New World Order turns out to be positive. It's like our style New World Order. The spiritual style. It's like a New World Order here. So this is the part which really got me. So I had laid the cards, like I shuffled them. The king came out, the queen came out, and then the 3 of swords came out because I asked what's in between them. Because I know this is a couple that is separating. You know, they have the money, they have that stability, they have that technical groundedness. But I knew what it was saying. It wasn't saying this is for the divine masculine and feminine. It's saying this is the couple this is a couple. They are a match, but they are separating. I already knew that. So I said, what's in between them? The 3 of Hearts comes. So, you know, it just added to my everything. So let's just read into these energies for a second, okay? Before I get to the surprise here. In this relationship, you know, in this Pentacle relation, in this King and Queen of Pentacles relationship, what is the overall energy there? Okay, so we have 2 cards that came out. Okay. Consciousness and anger. It's interesting, actually. The consciousness energy has to do with the fact that, you know, this was meant to be. This relationship was meant to happen, I should say. It had to happen. It's like it awoke in this person, but there's more here. When this relationship started, this is what I'm going to say happened here. For many, unfortunately, the woman this person is with was with him for financial gain. For some of them, they were with someone very beautiful. You know, like, I'm not saying beautiful matters, but this person cared about their looks. They came in, they had, this is what I'm picking up, okay? This woman came in, they had perfect sex. Like, she was perfect in the beginning for this person. And this person was getting warnings from his own friends. And he would be like, shut up. I don't want to hear it. Probably people said she's just with you for money. Like, with this energy, I'm telling you, this is what it is. Just with you for the money. Maybe his own friends had actually interacted with her, and they're like, I'm telling you, like, I've been with her. Your other friend's been with her. And he's like, shut up. Like, she's cleaning my feet. She's cooking me food. She makes the bed, and she has sex with me. What more do I need? What more do I care? This is so fucked up. Oh, wow. His heart. It's not even that his heart, but it is. Deep in this person's soul, he always knew there's more out there. But this person settled because this person is coming up as the King of Pentacles, okay? Grounded, stable, solid, a good person. And it's like, I'm helping someone. She helps me in her ways. We're good. Let's just leave this. It's not going to rock the boat. It's not going to, like, we're good. But I do feel that for many of you, you've known this person for a very long time. And even if you didn't know them for a very long time, as soon as they met you, they were never able to forget this connection, even if they were miles away. 10,000, 20,000, doesn't freaking matter. This person never forgot about that connection. This is so crazy, guys. It really gets a build up here. Like, I can't believe how the cards are coming. So I'm going to leave this, but on the side here, but the issue is they had already put their power into this home, which, I mean, I'm telling you, in this situation, there were people watching from the outside or trying to tell this person, this masculine, something's wrong here. This woman is like all about money. Unfortunately. She has great aspects to her. I can tell you that because she's coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. And I pick up an energy. Well, when I look at it right now, I'm telling you, actually, it's very strong money focused. This King of Pentacles actually has his eyes closed. He has the money. She is staring right at it. It could have also been a focus to have children. To have that typical, home, flowers, and all of this stuff. And come on, for many of us, even people I read for, you guys know, we know that was the goal in the beginning for many. That was what you went for. Some of you didn't even know your twin flame, or you did and you still went for security. They both went for security. But the next energy we have, and I feel like it has to do with her, is anger. But you know what it has to do with? It has to do with anger. Look at that. For settling for loveless. This woman with this card, and I feel that this wants to come in reverse. This King energy, King of Cups in reverse. And he's looking right at her. Like, this can mean multiple things, actually. But what I'm picking up, I'm going to stick with what I pick up originally. There was just no love. She got everything she wanted in a sense, but she didn't get a man who's infatuated with her because, by the way, she got a King of Pentacle energy. That person is all about taking care of the home. The fact that this card came out, this King of Cups card, like, even the way it came out, I feel like this person wasn't very expressive with love. Whoever this, it's the same person. And it's like he was slowly but surely, I don't know, there's anger here. There's anger. But she had the strength to endure this. I need this more information on that. I just want to see what pops out. There we go. I mean, the moon card. Anger came out. Resentment came out. That's what happened. That's what came out. Interesting. Okay. So the secret is that there was no love. Okay, guys? There was truly no love here. Like, I'm not saying this person didn't love her, but I'm saying they definitely didn't show them. It was actually quite a cold energy. This person was blocked off. We have the Chariot here. And in this Chariot card, those two pillars are not moving. There was eyes were closed to this. Guards were put up here. And I feel like, you know, oh my gosh. Wow. So with these two cards here, and even with this card in the middle, due to money, due to fear, you know, this couple seems to have made quite some bit of money here together. Sorry, I guess I overpicked there. I didn't realize. But this is what they turned into. So this was first, and this was second. Just like this. It's like they went from being the King and Queen of Pentacles to the King and Queen of Swords. This king had made a decision about things, the way they're going to be. I decide like what's happening here. That's what I'm picking up. And this queen here, she's still his partner, but she turned away and she's facing a different direction. She's like, I'll go this way. Still money ties between them. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. That's a Five of Pentacles in total. So it's like whatever shifted here between the two of them, it left them both out in the cold, technically. It left them both not comfortable. But what I just heard is comfortably numb. Because people accept bullshit. And they stick it out. They just turn a blind eye, put their guards up instead of communicating, and just stay with the Chariot like this, with these two blocks there. And they built this resentment. Now, I need to get into this card before I get to this surprise here. So, I don't even know if I should have maybe showed you this card earlier. Okay, I'm not feeling that message just yet, but I'm sure there will be a place for it. So this is what happened, guys. When I was sitting here getting ready, I'm like, wow, this is an interesting message. Between this King and Queen of Pentacles, and I got a whole scoop of messages with this one, okay? This card, I didn't realize, has a card underneath it, like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Now, remember I asked, what is in between these two? Nine of Pentacles. Single, connected, abundant, up and coming, on her own, no help from no one, treating herself like a queen that she is, unmarried. This woman is facing the king, but not facing at the same time, because she's worried about herself and her own connection to the higher self. The connection between these two is undeniable. There is also a sense, and I gotta say it, this woman, and I've said it before, you have similarities to this woman. You want to know what the number one difference is? Is you did this on your own. You may have been where she's now, where this Queen of Pentacles is now. You may have been there before. You may have learned, no, I got to go chase my dreams and do what's right for me. I'm not going to stick around in that. You may have been through what this woman is going through, because there's a similarity here, just a little one, but there's still a similarity. This energy is happy, abundant, and self-made in so many ways. And to be honest, we're never really fully self-made. But when you do it for the right reasons, you know, there's help, there's always help. And we're always all going to need help to grow and to become our best selves in one way or another. So when I say self-made, I'm not getting into that ego spot where some people are like, I did it all myself. No, if you really look at the bigger thing, the bigger picture, you didn't do it by yourself whatsoever. You know, even I can say I'm self-made. Well, I'm not self-made. I've gone through a lot of shit. But if I didn't have people that care about me and that want to be in my life and want to, I don't even want to use the word support, but exchange with me, I would not be here. So when I say self-made, let's not let our egos get ahead of us. I'm sure it's not you. It's just something I was told to correct right there. Because that's the problem here. With this energy, this woman acts self-made, but without her masculine person in her life, she wouldn't have had anything, I think. Like, this is what, not that she wouldn't have had anything. Maybe a whole different route would have came her way. But this is self-made. There's just one missing piece. Otherwise, this can run just fine on its own. So I said, tell us more about her. Oh my God. This woman has come from a lot. This divine feminine has come from a lot. Like, I mean, she's clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles being clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. How much more self-made can you get? How much more clear can the cards get? This is someone who went through shit. You know, this person, you know, you've changed a lot. You didn't have a hairdresser back then. You got a little afro or a little like frizz ball, whatever you want to call it, right? This person's hair's changed. Everything. She got it settled down now. It's calmed down. Her hair's grown. But back then she just put in the work and she didn't care about what she looked like. She looked like a little boy, we could say, right? It actually kind of looks like the same person. It's kind of cute, except the boy version, because she didn't care. I've gone through those times when I was just wearing like work clothes and whatever. She focused, she mastered a skill. You could have been doing that for like the last 5 months. And now you're getting really good at it. Things are finally coming in. You finally have some extra to put away. That's amazing to be the Nine of Pentacles, because you came from the Eight of Pentacles. Well, there we go. I said, where did she come from? I'm just asking these questions as I'm... And look what we have here. To be honest, she could have came from money already, family money. With the Ten of Pentacles coming in reverse, like, and I see the Ten of Cups here, it's an energy of endings, right? And I almost feel like she came from maybe a family that had money and they acted like everything was good, or she acted like everything was good, but really, you know, she was supported. That's very possible. I just wanted to know a little background where she came from, and I want to ask, you know, for all, since I asked for her or us, where did this masculine come from? With the Judgment card, that tells me a lot of the masculines that I'm reading for right now, they come from, one second, sorry, I have to blow my nose. They come from lineage of karma, is what I heard. To have the Judgment card here, I feel like, you know, there could have been separations, a lot of judgment in their lifetimes. They came with baggage, is what I get. That's what I heard. So they came with baggage. Okay, this person came from possibly like the true definition of a broken home. When you actually have money and you have, like you have everything to make you happy, but you're not. And maybe that's why she was okay with settling in this situation. This person came from a broken home. Maybe they didn't have a lot. You know, they're coming out of coffins here. Rebuilding. He did have baggage, I'll tell you that. Because I see it. Even with the little fishy here, like, baggage. Okay. So what was in the middle of these two? What happened here is a hard-working, beautiful, spiritual gift from above came in. And there's the sword facing directly downwards. And it's like she cut, basically, a new space in this broken heart. It was already a broken heart here. It was already resentment. For some of the divine feminines, I just got the message that you're actually here for a purpose. It was to for sure actually separate these two. I just got that message, and I didn't get the message that it's because you're supposed to be with him. Just for some of you, like this was the beginning of what you're supposed to, a part of something you're sent here for. And I take it the reason I didn't get the message that you will for sure be together, because now this is the second part of the journey. This is when the actual ride is starting. Look at where I stopped the cards. The walking away. This person has to walk away. We have a, look at that, what comes out, to get to their wish, to get to that reunion. We could even say walking away from a third party investment. We could say that too. We can put it many different ways. But walking away to get to this. This is her. Because I just feel like all these stars surrounding her down here all surround her up here. As below, as above, as above, as below. All the love she had to put into herself mentally first, like from above energy, it all shriveled down, simmered down below and manifested physically, materially, physically. This is huge, and this is so worth it. But we're only at the first step, right? He's just finally realizing, take your sword back. Take your power back. And it's not easy with the Tower card. He's finally realized, it's just the first steps, guys, and this is going to be a bumpy ride. That's why I said, you know, fasten your seatbelt or whatever I said. Years of conditioning are falling down. I didn't even call this, but I wanted to call for her, but I didn't even call this. You know, it's not going to seem as good as it will be in the beginning. You know, that one cup's getting passed to this person. And it's almost like this person has some expectations, or like, you're just giving me one cup. I thought I was supposed to get 4 cups. What the heck is going on here? I don't know why I almost put that back in. I'm going to take it out. I just saw the 7 of Pentacles. I bet you it's going to come back out because the cards seem to have a mind of their own. So let me call what I'm asking here. Yeah, what about her during this? You know, we have a Tower for him. How'd I fucking know, guys? Honestly, I can't even. She's trying to block it. That's why it wasn't coming out. It was coming out for when I asked the question of her. She's putting up block after. She's trying to block this from happening. She's only hurting herself, to be honest, with this energy. She's only hurting herself, delaying this new beginning, delaying the process of separation. This woman, I'm pretty sure, actually knows that this masculine is ready to go. It's time. It is time. She's not stupid. She's not. She did all this. She got this far. Like, you know, bravo to her. She may be spiritualist or like senseless in another way or something, but she's not stupid. She's trying to stop this new beginning from happening, and all she's doing is hurting herself. So we actually have him and her kind of in the exact same energy, except she's not facing it and he is. They're mirroring each other. It's time to break free for them. They're in a miserable situation. So what actions will be happening between the two of them coming up? But I said between the two of them. And that's like, you know, that means it goes right here with all of this. This is like a whole story on its own down the middle. And this has to do with you. High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom, 9 of Cups underneath that. And I could go on and on and on. So what happens between the two of them? The High Priestess. The secret comes out. The secret comes out. What's the secret? Oh, man. Dissatisfaction, unhappiness, the three-party situation possibly, just putting it all on the wall. Those 3 swords, see? Laying it all on the line. Taking time to heal because the secret's out, you know? The secret's out. There's not a connection here. It was a bullshit connection. It really was. It was 2 people mirroring each other what they wanted. It's like he wanted a woman, she wanted a man, and they got that. No depth. Let's go to the church and do this. You know, no depth. And I'm not saying that churches don't have depth. I'm saying the reason. We want the exact same thing. Look at, they're like zombies. We wanted the exact same thing. Let's go do it. Let's just go and... Gosh, that reminds me of, you know, the one person that got married and the karmic convinced him to get married when the parents were out of town. Because she knew the parents would say, no, wait a second, think about this first. Anyhow, regardless, the secret is coming out and I see that this will lead to happiness. This could be a whole other hour long, but I'm going to stop it now because I do have work to do. I'm happy I got this message out though. Thank you. I hope you've joined me in San Francisco. I will be there November the 8th to the 11th. We're going to do a special seance for the 11/11. The readings will be done 8th, 9th, and 10th, I believe. So let me know and I will let you, you can email me. Sylvia may have more information on her. I'm really thankful for Sylvia because, like, honestly, that type of stuff is not my forte. I don't really, but I'm sure I'm going to have to start learning it. It's time to learn some new skills so I can put in, you know, the same amount of energy as everyone else in work that are helping this come together. But for the majority, she loves to plan stuff like this. So I'm very happy about that. I just like to do the creative work. But please, if you're interested, email me and I'll get some info to you, okay? I hope to see you guys out there. I'm super happy about that. It's going to be great. I'm going to enjoy it so much. And I haven't been there yet, so I'm really looking forward to that, okay? Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your day. Bye for now.